It's going really well, everything's clicking together at the right time. It's not easy, as you can see on my face, but no, it's all worth it. It's hard this time right now. We're all dieting, everyone in the competitions at the same stage, dieting, training hard. Everything's getting harder, eating less, but I'm really good. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm excited. I had my first fight at 12. I just went along with my brother and his friends, who was a year older than me. I used to go to my friend's house. His mum used to take us. My mum didn't drive at the time, single mum. So we used to go there. And one day I was rocked up. My brother didn't go. Went round to my friend's house, and he wasn't going either. And his mum said, "Oh, do you want me to take her to the gym?" I was like, "If you don't mind." And then yeah, kind of just snowballed from there. She kept taking me, and then another coach moved to my street, and he used to take me. And not really looked back since. Boxing's quite addictive, and it's quite hard, but it's more rewarding, when you do something that's quite hard to achieve something. It is a lot more rewarding. You look back and yeah, I won that, or I won the fight, or I won this competition. Yeah, it's so hard. Like it's a lot more rewarding. If anyone can go get it, it's not rewarding if it's easier. So I think that's the main thing that attracted me to boxing and kept me involved for so long. Go down and have a go. I think everyone should try boxing. Not necessarily fight. Fighting's not for everyone, but for boxing, I think everyone should give it a go. It teaches discipline, and it breaks down a lot of barriers. I don't want to be biased, but I think boxing is probably one of the hardest sports to accomplish in. But I think you get more discipline out of boxing than you do football. I think I don't want to hammer footballers, but I think they have it easy. They can eat what they want. They can go out at the weekends and stuff. Whereas boxing is more like you've got to be dedicated. You've got to be disciplined. If you don't, you're not losing the game. You're getting punched in the face. I think discipline is the main thing. Discipline in life helps you realise that nothing comes easy. You got to work hard for things. But I mean, boxing is also like you're learning about fitness. You're learning about diet and nutrition. You're learning about respect, respecting other people, respecting yourself. And I think not many sports teach that all around. I think that's why boxing really is for me like to help progress younger. Say bad attitude kids and hard to reach kids is a great tool to use for them in life. I've got massive support in Nottingham. First of all, come to my fights all the time, up and down the country, no matter where I box, a massive crowd. They always get behind me. But team wise, I've got a close group of friends who support me as well. I've got a pad man who's one of my best friends. I've got my coach. He's been with me a long time, probably a good 10 years alongside my career. He trains me. I've got my sponsors, they look after me financially, and also close friends as well. Blueprint Nottingham, Oakfield Construction, Fine Man Market Research, and now these guys as well just come on board, Nest. So yeah, I mean, I've got a great team, great support, and I think that's vital for success. The people you have around you, all supporting you, and it's not easy. You have good days, bad days, like in all walks of life, and it's good to have a good team around you supporting you. I think when I first started boxing, I was more looking for like a father figure in my life, and I think I got that from my coaches, my boxing coaches at the time. So yeah, it was like I was motivated since a kid. I seen like Prince Nazim Hamid on the TV. Obviously Cole Frotch from the same village as me went to conquer the world. So motivation wise, and inspiration wise, like it was right on my doorstep. I didn't have to look very far. I always wanted to be a British champion since I first seen the belt, and hopefully this tournament's going to help me achieve that. Definitely changed me as a person. You look at life totally different since walking in the gym. The discipline alone. Sometimes I used to go around my friend's house and I was a bit lazy, not doing the pots after him and like messy rooms and stuff. And I think with boxing, it taught me the discipline and looking after yourself, and responsibility for yourself, respect for other people. Like I covered earlier, a wide range of religions in the gym, races in the gym, and it just breaks down the barriers. And I think sport does that in general. I think music does that as well, and I think that's really something that schools could implement. A lot of what you see in a boxing gym, from a young age, just surrounded by all these different walks of life. Not just as well, I covered race and religion, but like financially as well. There's kids that have got nothing, and other kids in a better situation in the gym, giving them their old stuff, boots and gloves. I've been in that situation before where people gave me stuff, and now I've been in that situation when I gave stuff. That's another thing, like another string to your bow, like helping others when in need, and obviously yourself when you're in need, getting that help from the gym. And I think that's one of the best things about boxing gym, a close knit family group.